Welcome to Pilates Sports Center headquarters in Los Angeles, California. I'm Kelli
And I'm Andromeda Stevens. We'd like to welcome Jaymes, one of our prospective students, to the Pilates Sports Center program to interview us really and ask questions that you might be thinking right now as you participate in looking for a program to become an instructor. So welcome, Jaymes.
Hi, how are you?
Great, thank you for being here.
Great to be here. One of my big questions are, how many students are in a class?
We only take 12 students per class because we like to have a lot of contact with the instructor and for you to have a lot of time on the equipment. We have a lot of equipment in the studio, but if you have a machine with yourself and a partner learning the program with one instructor, you're going to get the best experience. So 12 is our max.
Okay. So, and also, how long does the course take?
It's about a 16-week program, soup to nuts. We usually meet twice a week for 8 weeks per week. I mean, 8
hours a week.
8 hours, thank you, 8 hours per week. So twice a week, 4 hours each time you come. It takes 16 weeks to complete the full program.
Now, and in that period of time, is there extracurricular work that has to be done?
Yes, you'll be doing some teacher training observation hours that you can do either in your host studio or at a studio you're comfortable with. You're also going to be doing self-integration, which would be you taking Pilates, again, at a place that you're used to going to or in our studio at a discount at your host studio. You're going to be doing, some of the hours are done by DVD observation, and there are a lot of opportunities now with YouTube and Pilates Anytime and Pilateology. The other hours are projects. We have a project that you'll be doing. It's an anatomy-based project, like a thesis, a little sort of book report, as well as logging and charting all the people that you practice teach with that are also required hours. So all totaled, those hours can take anywhere from being done on graduation day. We give you a 6-month grace period from graduation day to get those hours all finished.
Okay. Are there day classes or evening classes, or
that's really subjective per studio. So we have over 45 affiliates around the country and some internationally. So each studio sort of sets their program that works best for that location. Here at headquarters, we have a day program that runs 2 days a week in the middle of the day, sort of 12 to 4 when the studio is calm. So that for people that are available during the day. At the same time, we offer an evening program for those people who might be working full-time and be in the corporate world and need to do an evening or weekend program.
You always contact the studio that you're contemplating joining and see what their schedule is.
Okay, very great. How many male instructors to female instructors do you get in a class?
That's an awesome question.
Situation.
You know, I think that's also going to vary. It sounds weird, but I do sort of feel like there's always that token man in the program, you know?
Okay.
There's value there. Pilates is really growing and has really found a male audience. We support that 100%. We definitely find that our male population grows literally daily, weekly, monthly. We're getting more and more men attracted to Pilates. They realize it's not just for stretching, like there is work to be done. So men who are in fitness, men who like to cross train, to add balance to maybe whatever the sport is that they do, are really drawn to Pilates. So you'll definitely find that there are men who want to get certified to become instructors.
And clients.
And
male clients.
And clients, yeah.
And are there specific modules that you have to take? How's the class broken up?
We don't teach the program as a crash course. We don't like to teach it as modules. We like it to be a fully comprehensive program that you take from start to finish so you become the best graduate and the best able to get a job. So we go straight through from our fundamentals part of the program, which includes alignment, a little anatomy, Joe's philosophy, right into mat, which is very classically based with some progressive modifications and variations as well. Then we go right into reformer, then Cadillac, and we end with chair.
Okay. And then what about, I know there are more pieces of equipment than just the 4 that you mentioned. So if I want to learn those, what do I have to do?
It's a great question. We do lots of workshops.
Yeah, we do a lot of workshops. We often feel that you don't need to have a lengthy certification for something like the pedipole or a barrel or a spine corrector. These are things that we fully believe can be taught. Once you learn the foundation of the repertoire, that can be taught in a workshop setting. You'll come in for a day or a weekend, get a lot of continuing education. We often do expos every year. We offer probably over 15, 20 different workshops so that all of our graduates can continue learning, whether it's pregnancy, whether it's a spine corrector, whether it's jump board, common problems and protocols, or learning about injuries and how to deal with specific injuries in the studio.
A lot of those are available on DVD and digital as well. So for those who can't participate physically, for follow-up education, we have those options.
And once you get your certification, how do you keep up with the new trends and things like that?
Through the
Is
workshops.
Through all the workshops?
Through the workshops.
Okay.
We stay cutting edge. Andromeda and I are sort of a little bit probably compulsive. I like it. You know, we're very OCD about making sure that our teacher training information is always cutting edge. We stick with traditional repertoire. It's really important to understand why Joseph created exercises initially. And then we've learned about biomechanics, and we've learned about different things along the way that we need manipulation, that we have to understand how to modify.
Right. Once someone has graduated, okay, and do you have like a way to keep up with the students that have graduated to like let them know when you have these workshops, and is it easy to access?
Oh yeah, everybody's in the database. Doesn't even matter what location you're in, we're going to have you in the database to get constantly updated with email blasts and social media to keep you connected to what we're doing and keep you in the fold, so to speak. Yeah. And you know, our job board on our website is constantly updated. We get calls all the time, studios looking for specifically Pilates Sports Center graduates. That's just in Los Angeles, but it's a growing job board. The demand for instructors is very high, even though there are a lot of schools out there
too. Yeah, and specific. Like our graduates are